Action. Hey guys.
How you doing?
I was like, say hi. So we just came from playing golf. You say playing golf?
Playing golf, yeah.
Well, I was cheering. He was playing.
I need a lot of cheering.
I did. I'm a cheerleader. I felt like I was trying to stay quiet most times because I was like, I feel like he needs to concentrate. But I wanted to be like, yay, you did so good.
There's not a lot of good going on there.
He did really good. He's good. You're just harsh on yourself, I think. But you did good. He did good. And it's the first time that we play golf together.
It
And it was nice. So we wanted to come on here and answer a few questions that you had in our latest videos. The first question and the most asked question was, what is his nationality?
Well,
I feel like I'm shaking.
so I told you not to hold
I
it.
know, it's fine. I'm holding the camera, so it's a little shaky.
So, my nationality, pure blood, is 75% Cuban, 25% Italian.
He's
But
really
I'm
not
very,
Cuban.
very whitewashed.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to speak Spanish.
I speak Spanish, okay.
He doesn't know. We just went to get a car wash. And the guy's like talking to me in Spanish and he's talking to Alex in Spanish and he's like, and the guy looks at me, he goes, does he not speak Spanish?
I can't believe you brought that up.
I feel like he looks like he's Hispanic, but he's not. You lived your whole life in California and he came to Miami.
The long story short is my father was born in Cuba. He escaped, moved to California. My mother was in New York and Brooklyn. Her mom was 100% Cuban. Her father was Italian. He left their family really when she was super young. And then they flew to California. My parents met. So my father didn't really speak English very well when my sister and I were growing up. So basically my mother was like, let's help our, father speak English. So in the house, we spoke English to him, but he spoke Spanish to us. And, there was a lot of Spanish in the house, but majority of myself, obviously was speaking English. So I understand a lot. And even though the story today, I did understand for the most part, but I was embarrassed to speak. My speaking is pretty bad, so I do get embarrassed. Especially living in South Florida where, everyone speaks Spanish very well. It's a little intimidating, honestly.
No, I know.
But, I can get by. But unfortunately, the Italian side, I have no idea. Again, my grandfather left my grandma, my mom and her brother when they were really young, so I just have the genes. And that's about it. So very Cuban, Italian, whitewashed.
That's a long answer.
I shortened that up too.
So that's, I guess, the most asked question was, what was his nationality? The second question was, I think it was, how long have you been together? Which we answered in a previous video, but how long have we been together?
It's been like a year and 3 months now.
Yeah. Yeah, like a year and a half-ish. Officially a year and 3 months. Then the other question was, when are you guys going to move in together?
Dun dun dun. It's happened already.
So when we made that video,
You should
because
show
in the video we did say that.
Show them this.
I know. I don't
Just
want to get up. I don't want to get up. We're like really set
I
up
get
here.
it.
But no, it's fine. But when we made that video, it was, I think, the boyfriend tag or the couples 1, 2, 3
We're
tag.
in New York.
We were in New York, but we weren't living together. And the question was the housework. And so I was like, well, it's hard because we don't live together, but we now live together. Since we filmed that video, things changed. We had a plan in place. I think it was a really good plan because he wasn't necessarily like on a contract where he was. He was like month to month, and I'm on a contract where I'm renting where I'm at, and he was month to month. So we were thinking of buying a place, and it was going to be perfect because we were thinking of getting new construction, and then it was like, it was going to cut it too close for my contract, but then it was perfect because then I was thinking, if the house isn't built by the time that we need it, it's gonna be perfect because then we just go to your place and you're month to month. So whenever the house is ready, we'll leave from your place straight to the house, and it was like a perfect plan. But things change. I guess where the association where he was living said you don't have a contract in place. You need to either sign a contract or.
Yeah. It was, I mean, it was a give and take. Like, I was basically helping the lady out who owned my place, because I could have moved in with her a while ago. But like Adriana's, mentioned, it could have worked out, better for us if I stayed in case, our home buying would have, been prolonged or if there was some issues behind that. But all in all, like, everything happens for a reason. And
yeah, it worked out. I honestly think that they were trying to, like, he kept saying I could just move in with my girlfriend. And I think they were trying to, like, call his bluff. Like, he probably doesn't have, he's just using that as, like, a negotiation factor. And he probably can't just get up and go. So they kind of pushed him for a contract or to increase his rent, like almost double his rent. And I was like, no. I was like, they're not good. I was like, just move out. Let's go. I was like, we'll figure it out. So he moved in.
Yeah.
So we are now living together. So that answers that question. And that goes to... Like,
I'm gonna come back and say we've been living together for.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. It's so funny because the day he moved in, I was like, oh my god, we're living together. And he's like, we've been kind of living together because like I would stay at his place and he'll stay at my place, but it's a little different. I think
there's been like I'd say a year, maybe. Besides like work travel, 3 or 4 days that we hadn't spent the night together. So I mean, it's not. You're not living together, understandably, but at the same time, it's pretty much the same thing. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, you got to share space. I mean, there's been no difference, really. It's just now we don't have the luxury of my place, which is close to her work. And,
right. And I think I even vlogged one time. You were still in New York, and I just went to your place, and I stayed at your place because it's right next to my house. Mm-hmm. I didn't have the girls, so... I just went to your place and stayed there. So it was like a luxury almost.
I do miss the luxury. It was a nice, it was a nice location.
Yeah, it was a luxury of just staying at his place because it was like 2 minutes away from my job, but it just makes sense to not be paying two places.
Like again, we really didn't need it. I mean, it was, some people might be like, oh, well, they're just saying, no, I mean, we really didn't need it. It was a luxury, and that's how I explained it to, the landlord, and how we're explaining it to you guys. It really was a luxury for us, and, we didn't really mind being in the situation, and when they took it away, it wasn't a big deal at all. So.
Yeah, we haven't really felt it, I don't think. I mean, with the exception of I've had to alter, like I had 2 closets where I kept, I had like one closet where I had like my shoes, and another closet where I kept my clothes. Now, I brought the shoes out, and he took like one closet.
Yeah, I mean,
that's kind of it. Like, we didn't change much. I mean,
it's little minor adjustments, which again won't matter in a month and a half from now. So.
Right. So now the big news, huge news. Everybody's gonna think I'm pregnant. Gigantic news.
We have a place.
We bought a place, and we're really, really excited. It's all kind of meant to be like, it's again new construction, so they're still building the place, and we've been visiting it every week to see like the updates on the house and what they've done and stuff, but it's gonna be done on July 18th, which is my birthday. So the second he's like, I mean, we looked at different places, and we fell in love like automatically with this one like layout, I guess.
Just everything in general, really.
We loved everything about that place. And when we went back and we asked like how many units were available, there was 2 units available. And the one we really liked, there was one that was like on this, I don't know how to explain that, like the street was the backyard basically. Mm-hmm. So it was like the street to get into the community was like was going to be the backyard of this one place. And I'm like, no, I don't like that. And there was actually a premium to that because you had no one like on your backyard. So it was just your home and then just a street. And I'm like, that really should not be a premium, because I almost think it's a negative because you're on the street. Like, that's your backyard. You just hear cars. And then the second one was on a premium lot because it had a lot more side lot. So now that we are kind of a little bit more experienced with it, we want to build like on the side lot or on the back lot, whatever it is. We want to do like a kid's backyard and then like an adult entertaining backyard. So it's good that we have like 2 spaces outside to work with.
It gives you the opportunity for expansion too, really. I mean, it's super long talks, for the future, but there's areas to, obviously improve, but first and foremost, you just want to move in and
right.
And start from there. So we're super excited. I mean,
very excited. I mean, we go there literally every week or every few days.
Yeah, it's still nerve-wracking because, again, the whole story behind what we were saying earlier was we had my place as a fallback, and we don't really have that luxury anymore. But keep the fingers crossed with the weather out here, because pretty much the weather is really the only thing that can hold us back at this point. So I think we'll be fine. Like, I'm not worried about it.
Right. So the house should be done July 18th, and my lease expires on July 31st. So we have almost like a 2-week gap, a little less than that, to make sure everything is done. But honestly, at the rate the house is going, I think it might be done even a little before July 18th. So that would give us more time to get out of this place and go somewhere else. Worst case scenario, we would have to put everything in storage, and
which is
it's terrible, and we don't want to think about that, but that really would be our plan B if it's new construction. So we really never know. The weather has been really bad, so if we get hit with a hurricane or anything like that, we would probably need to go to like an extended living, like a hotel or something, for a week or a few days, depending when the house is done. But right now, as the dates are confirmed, we wouldn't need that. We would have 2 weeks, which is more than enough time to move into our new home. So we're really excited, and I can't wait. Like, all we think about now is,
what are we gonna do to it?
Can't wait. Oh yeah. Oh, now we're all about like flooring and lighting and furniture. Like, that's all we think about.
So true. And you can answer the rest of the questions.
That was it.
No, your necklace.
Oh, I mean, yeah. My necklace was another question that I got a lot, which I'll link the video that I made about the necklace below. But I purchased it on Etsy from Gemnotics, I think. I'm probably killing that name. But again, I'll link everything down below. I'll link her shop as well as the video that I made talking about all the different options with my necklace. But that was it. I mean, we didn't get that many questions.
Whoever the food challenge, I'm definitely
oh my god, the spicy noodle challenge. Somebody asked us to do that, and I had never heard of that, so I had to like do a little bit of research, and it looks painful. He likes spicy food, so I'm sure he's gonna be fine with it. I'm probably gonna die. Like, I'm not good with spicy food.
So please, if you're
there was
watching
something
this,
else. Oh,
I want her to tell me what. Can she write down what?
She did. I asked her.
What brand?
I asked her, and she gave me the brand. So I have a specific brand.
I'm so
but
excited.
The second challenge was my boyfriend does my makeup.
Oh. Yeah.
So we're gonna do that as well. But the spicy noodle challenge, I had never heard of that, and I'm really nervous about it. Really nervous. But I think he said it today. He's like, "Well, we got called out, so we got to do it now. So we're gonna do it. So whatever you guys write in the comments, we'll do it." But we're a little scared. A little scared. I'm not gonna be able to finish that. We have to get a good challenge so I can actually like beat you. You're gonna kill me on the spicy noodle challenge. I mean, it's
Well, you never know.
He loves spicy.
You have
food.
heart, so.
I guess you're right. I'm really competitive. So that's it.
Yep.
We're going to let you guys go now. And if you have any additional questions, let us know in the comments below. But we're super, super excited about the new house. Super excited.
Very. I'm not the cheerleader of the group. I
definitely am. I'm like,
inside. She's very excited outside.
Super excited. Even the girls are excited. They're already like, actually, Mom, like Aria the other day was like, I want my own room because I want to give Audrey more space.
Yeah.
So they're excited. They're super excited. So we'll share a lot of upcoming updates as well as footage that we have of the new house, and we'll kind of share our vision and bring you guys along for the journey.
Yep.
So Bye, guys. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.